Hey boo, hey, how you be? Come on in and talk with me. Bring a friend or bring three. Like the video, for you it's free. Drop a crown and where you from. The queen is here. Let's start the show. Where we gonna end? Nobody know. Now here we go. Here we go. Let's start the show. Ow. Welcome, confessors. Come on in. Press that thumbs up, drop a crown, and speak if you're not a hater or a lurker. We are nothing but good vibes and good times up in here. We accept all opinions and points of views respectfully. Let's get it cracking. Hey boo, hey, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to an episode of recap of Yellowstone season 5, episode 10. Y'all know if y'all follow me on TikTok that I have been binging this show for the past 2 weeks, and I have finally gotten caught up, and I am finally ready to talk about it in its entirety because, baby, this has been a ride since I decided to start watching this. And I had no intentions of watching this, but I just did. And so now here I am. So last week we had season 5, episode 10. And this Sunday will be episode 11. You know, this is the second half of season 5. This is the last of it. This is its last hurrah. It is done after this. So let's just get into what happened this week. So this week, it was a doozy. You know, at first, everyone is still in mourning over John, and everyone is still trying to figure out what's going on because some people still want to believe what they have heard on TV, but we really know what happened and what's going on, and some know what's really happening. And so it's just a whole bunch going on. So this episode, we got to see a poisonous snake, a whole bunch of snakes. We got to see another great scene between Beth and Jamie. I love when they go at it. And it was just great. So let's just get into it. So at first, this episode starts off with the crew in wherever spot they had spotted at. They're up early, getting ready, drinking their coffee, getting breakfast, all that good stuff. And Rip goes ahead and asks, "Where's Tater?" We don't know where Tater is. Tater ain't came out. So he goes and checks on Tater, and Tater got a freaking massive snake on her chestises. It is there. And it's just a rattlesnake, mind you, a freaking rattlesnake. Oh, now y'all know I'm scared of snakes. I am scared of a snake. Who ain't scared of snake, especially a female who ain't used to that? But Rip comes in and Teeter is just sweating, shivering. She doing all of this at the same time. She is just in her cocoon of her sleeping bag, trying to just stay still. Now, at first, I thought she had already got bitten by the snake. But once Rip had pulled that cover over, and you see the snake sitting right there on her chest. And it's just, and I couldn't help but scream for her. So Teeter is trying to just stay calm, stay still, and Rip, being the man that he is, you know, he's a man. He gets in there. You know, he's apprehensive at first because, of course, you can't just run up on a snake like that. You will get dealt with. And so he finally just takes control. I don't know how he did that, and I still don't know. You could rewind it and put it in slow motion, and I still don't think I would be able to understand how this man did this. So he gets the snake by the hand from the head of the snake, and he got that mug. So then he goes out of the TP, whatever, calls everybody over. They all the boys, well, some of the boys, not all of them, get in there, start cutting the snake up and all of this good stuff. And I'm like, oh. So what you call it? Whoever, what's his name? Goodness, I can't remember his name. The chef. He cuts off the tail, the rattle of the snake, and hands it to Tater like it's for good luck. And then not only that, he kept saying the whole time, y'all fry these bitches, is not half bad. He kept saying that. He said, you want to fry them up? They ain't that bad when you fry them up. Fried snake, fried gators, tastes about the same thing, he felt. Oh, I've never had either, and I don't want to. Please, please. You know, if I ain't got nothing to do with it and it's already prepared, maybe. No, I have to watch it be prepared. Nope, I would have to watch it be prepared, maybe. I don't know. You know what? Let me shut up. I don't know. I'm not really sure what I would do. I'm really, really not. Honestly, I'm not. I'm really, really not. But then once so then after that, Rip is like, if there's one, there's more. Go up in there and see if there's some more. So he made Tater go up in there by herself and go see if there was more in there. And sure enough, there sure was. There was more in there. And so they realized that where they were was just at a spot where it was just Rattlesnake City. They just got a bad spot. They was in a snake pit. So it was a wrap. They had to just deal with it for the night. And then in the morning, they went about their business. So as they went about their business, what else happened? First of all, shout out to Beth and Rip. I don't know if y'all have heard the news, but there is a possibility, and both of them are on board. Both Beth and Rip, both Kelly and Cole are both on board with having a a spin-off to Yellowstone. They are both down for the crown. They are both cool with that. And I would love nothing more. Can you imagine? But my question is, does Carter get to come? Lil Carter. Carter has definitely grown on me throughout this entire series. He has grown up. Also, this boy done went through puberty. I wasn't sure when I saw him that it was him that I actually saw. When I seen him, I'm like, hold up. Is that, y'all will see on my TikToks when I'm doing the reviews, I'm like, hold up. Is that really him? Did he go through puberty? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. So they pack up and they get to going afterward. They go about their business. They're getting to where they're getting. And my bad. And then there comes a time where, hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. So then there comes a time, it comes to a scene where, Casey and Tate's grown up too. These little boys are just growing up. There's no little girls in this to say that they don't, grew up or whatever, reach their puberty or whatever. But these boys are just sprouting, and both of them sprouted around the same freaking time. And I didn't even realize both of them were who they were. Anyway, what was I saying? Tate was asked by Casey, what do you feel about taking over your grandfather's legacy? And Tate has always thought that he would be a cowboy. He always thought that he would work the ranch, once upon a time in his life, but he has never thought about running it. You know what I'm saying? That's never been his dream. And so he asked Casey, like, can't we just run this? Him and Monica just bought a beautiful house with some nice amount of land, and Tate's like, he much rather run that. And Casey's like, maybe. I don't know if Casey is disappointed that Tate doesn't want to or not. And I feel that even if he is, he wouldn't be able to show it because Casey himself doesn't want to take over the ranch. But I feel that he would see it some more of a fit for Tate to do it. And I feel that if he doesn't want to do it, what would he have to say or trying to convince Tate to do it once upon a time, So I don't feel that he feels that it's in his best interest to try to do that, even though I feel that he would want to, because if Tate doesn't take it, who is? They will lose it. Beth, if she gets it, she'll sell it off or do whatever that she wants to do because she doesn't want to deal with it. Jamie has it. Hell no. What kind of life is that for the ranch? Who knows what he'll do with it? So I just wonder. But if the spinoff came to be for Beth and Rip, it would be in its best interest for the end of this show for it to go to Beth and Rip. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Just a theory. What do you think? You wonder, right? Because what's a Yellowstone spinoff without Yellowstone? What's a Yellowstone without the Dutton Ranch? Could you do anything with it without the Dutton Ranch? You would at least want it to be to where they would be able to visit it or something along those lines, Just thinking about it. Just wondering. You know what I'm saying? So it seems to me that it only makes sense for Tate to get it at the end. And maybe how many rooms are in the Dutton Ranch? I mean, they could all stay there, right? They could all end up staying there at some point, I feel. Oh, hey, Phyllis family. It's okay, boo. It's okay. I did this late. I had actually came on a half hour later than I expected. So I wasn't on time myself. But I'm just going through the fact that Casey was asking Tate to take the ranch if he wanted to take over the ranch, and Tate's not quite sure, and he would much rather take over, managing or whatever their ranch that they just bought or whatnot. I don't see get what at the end. No, I think it will be bad. And that's why I was just saying, I feel that it makes the more sense for it to be Beth. Because if the spinoff happens with her and Rip, then I feel that makes the most sense. Especially since Casey and Monica just bought their land that they have, and Tate much rather run that. And though I feel Casey would probably hope that Tate would want to run it, because Beth is saying that, she wants to sell it off and whatever. Now, that was her perspective before John died. She may feel a certain way now, because for her, it could be, this is keeping a part of him. Could she actually part with the Dutton Ranch? I don't think that she could. I really don't think he should try. No. And then Jamie. Let's take Jamie. There is no freaking way. No freaking way he would do anything right. Especially, and this going back to Beth. Beth also has Rip. And Rip knows how to handle. He's basically taken care of the ranch his whole life. that makes the most sense, is what I'm saying. And maybe, of course, at the end of the series of Beth and Rip, they can end up giving it to take for him to take over because they can't keep it no more and they want to go off and do whatever, because Beth really want to go to the city, move to the city one day somehow. Just saying. So I'm just thinking that it just makes more sense for her to keep it. So maybe, just maybe, that would be the turnaround. That would be the turnaround. Just thinking. If a spinoff happened with her and Rip, what would the storyline be? I don't know, but everyone's talking about it and they're both on board. Exactly. That the storyline would have to be keeping a ranch, getting a ranch together, trying to start a family. They would have to start a whole nother line of a storyline separate from the Yellowstone script in order for it to work, because it would be too boring in order for them to just carry on their relationship from this. It would have to have some type of turn. It would have to bring different characters, so it's different from Yellowstone itself. They would have to do something to separate the two. Beth has always had an issue with how her mother died. Yep, she has. Did you see her face at the beginning of the episode? Yes, of course. I think the woman she's messing with might have, yeah, because remember when she went to that place and talked to that man and they were like, we will make this look like an accident, all this, whatever, this, that, and the third. Or Susu. And that was one of the things. And he said, and if anything were to happen, this is all on you. This has nothing to do with us. So yes, it was her. She's freaking nuts. Her and her cuckold little boyfriend that be coming in with her that don't really know what's really going on. Really. Because I don't think the homeboy that be coming in the office really know what's going on. Because she always be kicking him out the office before she get down to the nitty gritty with Jamie. So that part. Oh, I think he's messing with, might have killed Jamie. Wouldn't you want to go to the city after ranching all your childhood life? Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That would be how they could actually give it to Tate or someone, or Carter maybe, or however they want to do it. That's how they could end the spinoff, because you hear her wanting to go to the city a lot. So I think that would be good. That could be a good way for that spinoff to end when it's time for that to end. Look at me giving it even an ending, and we don't even know the show even happening for sure or not. But they are both down for the spinoff to happen. Both Kelly Riley and Cole Hauser are both on board to do this. So bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it. I am talking to you today, but don't watch. But did you watch 1983 and 1923? There was an 1883. No, I did not know there was an 1883. And I said I was gonna go back and see if I could, if 1923 or whichever one that the Yellowstone is from, the real version of that, with what you call it in it. So I want to see if I can get through that. And then I'm wondering about this other show that just came on, that just premiered last week after Yellowstone, Lawman, with Billy Bob Thornton. And so I'm wondering did you watch that? I'm wondering how that is. Jamie is just a lot of things. That's the thing. Jamie is just a lot of things. Jamie is weak. Jamie is also scary. Jamie is also very unpredictable. Jamie is also unhinged. Jamie is also off the rocker. Jamie also has issues. Jamie got daddy issues. Jamie got mama issues. I mean, he's definitely got daddy issues, who's obviously, it's just so much for him. And I think Jamie is going to end up meeting his own demise, actually. Because I don't think he's gonna be able to take it at some point. Or maybe, like it looks like from the scenes, Casey is gonna have his chance at him. And when I was watching the previews for what's to come, like I said, Yellowstone is, for me, is a Western cross between Succession and Sons of Anarchy. So when I was watching the previews of what's to come, and I saw Casey in the back seat of that car talking to whomever in the front seat, that totally reminded me of at the end of season 3, or was it season 4? Might have been season 4, whichever, where Opie let Stahl meet the Reaper. So that's exactly how Opie let Stahl go out. In the front seat while he was in the back seat, and just boom, boom, boom in the back of her head, and that was that. Just saying. I want to try the whiskey. You want to try the 4 6s whiskey? I want to try the whiskey too. I was drinking whiskey. Drink another one after this. They are about to, our 2023 directed, and I think started Sunday. See, there was something that started before this, that this is like, because Yellowstone is kind of like the spinoff or whatever, or the scripted version of the real stuff that happened in, because my sister watched that, but she didn't watch Yellowstone. But so I don't know what else just came on. I just know Lawman came on. I don't know if there's something else. I'm gonna have to figure that out there. I did not know. Oh, baby, that show is called I Am In on It. What show? Jamie is, I know. What show you talk about that you in on it? Y'all, can I show y'all how let me show y'all how Amazon played me. So I like to dress the part or whatever. So I thought I'd finally go ahead and get me a cowgirl hat. So I got one that came with a bandana and all that stuff, right? So the bandana is fine. It's the hat that's not. Y'all want to see my cowgirl hat that I bought? Are ready for this? Ooh, this is so messed up. Amazon, you wrong for this. Yep. This is what came. This is what motherfucking came. Can you believe it? It's kind of cute, right? I'm a rocket though. Today. I mean, I'll get a real one before next time. But this is what came. This is what came. I'm like, Amazon, why you do me like this? Why did you do me? So, yeah. This is what I got. This is what came. This reminds me of Men at Work or whatever on In Living Color. David Allen Greer and Damon Wayans characters. 2 snaps and a twist. Yes. This is what it reminds me of. So there you go. But I'm a rocket. Y'all know I'm a rocket. Y'all know I'm a rocket. Okay. It's going to be a fascinator today. It's fascinator today. I said, oh, I'll either be his demise or death. It's going to be his own. It's definitely going to be his own. Definitely. I never thought about it that way, and I never seen one episode of Succession. Oh, girl, Succession is good. Succession is good. If it still came on, I would recap that. I love that show. I messed up on not getting that. For real. Hoping to have some with my mom while she's here. Ooh, banana moonshine. I never heard of that. Banana. That sounds real good. Oh, yeah. So it's good. So I might have to get into that and see if it was. I said that I wasn't, but I might, because it's Billy Bob Thornton, and Billy Bob Thornton don't do TV shows. So it must be good if Billy Bob Thornton is willing to do it. Just saying. Yeah, lawman. That's what I thought. Yeah. Totally. Okay. What else happened on this episode? When motherfucking Beth came in and gave Jamie the business, she knew. Look, she told Casey, like, you need to go look that dude in his eyes and you tell me he didn't do it. Look at him, make him look at you with his own 2 eyes. Make him look at you in your face. She could not wait for Casey. She said, you know what? I'm going to do it for you, bro. So she went on. And like good old fashioned, she was waiting for him in his office before he even got there. She loves to do that. And his heart just stops when he is told that she is in his office waiting for him. Every single time his heart stops. But this time, it stopped and never started beating again, honey. So when he came in and she is just at the desk and she is giving it to him, she's like, look at me. She stands up to him. She gets all up in his face like, look at me. You tell me. He couldn't say nothing. He could say nothing. There were no words. He could say nothing at all, period. And she just slapped him 3 good times. And he could not do nothing. He couldn't do a thing. Not one thing. Jamie couldn't do nothing. He sat there and took it. Not because he did it, because of course we know that he didn't. He had no idea, which he should have known, because you're so stupid and you're so gullible. You should have known when she said she was going to do it. That bitch Sarah, she said she was going to do it. And so you're going to look all surprised like you didn't know that it was her and that she was going to do it when y'all sat there and said it. Sat there and said it. Right when you was digging her out. Weren't you, Jamie? Now this girl don't open her legs to you. Now she's got you open. You don't even know what to do. You've never been a Dutton. That Dutton blood do not run through you. And it shows. It shows. You know, Wes Bentley is not on Instagram. I was looking for him. I was going to follow the whole entire cast. Wes Bentley is not on Instagram. Ben Wesley. Ben Wesley. I always call him that. Anyway, he's not on Instagram. I'm like, why? He's the funniest. He's got to look. He's got something to hide. Maybe he do got to look for a reason. In real life, he really do got something to hide. Let me stop. Hey, Ben West. Anyway, when she whooped his ass, she left so proud. And then she ran into that bitch Sarah. And that bitch Sarah was just laughing. She is the most sinister bitch ever. I cannot wait for her demise. I really, really cannot. Confessions, make sure when you're looking at the description that if they have measurements, check them. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that next time. Noted. Definitely. Yes, that's funny. Kind of missing Living Kelly. The pineapple moonshine is absolutely amazing, especially if you get it with the pineapple in it and let it sit for a while. Oh, yeah, let that shit infuse real good. That was very shocking to me when Thornton do a TV show. That's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna check it out and I'm gonna see what it do. I got the weekend off, so I'm gonna see what it do. Because I mean, I feel like if I'm already in it, I can't get out, so I might as well, right? Okay, what else happened? That bitch Sarah. She's just laughing. And yes, another thing, yes. Why are they still gassing Jamie up like Jamie really about to be the governor? Do Jamie really think he can be the governor? Like, really? Jamie, honey, if you were going to be the governor, you would have been the governor before your daddy, your fake daddy, your adopted daddy, even went and stole it from under the rug from you. Sweetie, come on, let's be real. Can we please? Can we be real? I just need to know that. I'm just trying to figure that out. Really. But it is funny how they is really just gassing him up. And this woman, I cannot wait for Jamie to see that this woman is completely playing him. And she's doing a very good job. I will give her that. That bitch Sarah knows the assignment. She definitely understood it. She definitely understood the assignment and doing what she got to do. So let that be that. But on the other hand, Jamie, you have grown up with the Dutton family. You don't realize you getting played? Like, did you not learn nothing from your daddy and your sister? Your adopted daddy and your adopted sister? Your adopted brother? Your adopted people that you've been around? Like, have you not learned anything? And then you're supposed to have the book smarts too. Like, you're supposed to have the book smarts and the ranch smart. And you just don't. And how when you grew up on that mug? It doesn't make sense, Jamie. It doesn't make sense, darling. Make it make sense to me, honey. Please, oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. I'm going to need you to do it. I love that the dress that she was wearing when she was dancing with Rip. Yes. Look, Beth always got on a nice little cute tight dress, especially when she's around Rip, when she's trying to be cute. She always does that. I don't even understand where she has the brains to do anything. Every time you see the two of them there. Yes, exactly. And that's what she's trying to do. She's trying to F his brains out. That's what she's trying to do. That's the whole point of it all. That's where she's at in this. She understood the assignment. I mean, she knew that's what she was going to have to do, and she did it. She knew. That's why another reason why she started with him. She can open her legs to that one. Look, you can't get between. Beth don't want to get between yours, so it's going to be harder to get Beth. So she'll never get Beth. She'll only get Jamie. That's going to be the only way. And that's not going to go good. I cannot wait for the moment he realized that she played him. He may be the one to take her out once he find out. Who knows? I actually don't care who takes her out. Just I can't wait for her moment to shine, her time to shine. I really cannot. I really, really, really cannot. What else happened? Let's see. I think that was the highlight for me. Yeah. And that's pretty much how that how season episode 10 went. That's pretty much it. And we know that next week we have to look forward to Casey meeting up with Jamie, because that's still gonna happen. Because Beth called up Casey and she told him, like, look, he did it. He didn't even deny it. He looked at me dead in my face. He didn't even deny it. He said nothing, but he didn't deny it. That is how you definitely look guilty. There is no other way you cannot look guilty the way he was looking guilty. I'm trying to see what's going on. That this bitch.
Pardon us?
No, I don't think I will. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
It's been pretty fun so far.
Anyway. I love
Pardon us?
I love when she did that. That was as pleasing as it's going to get for us right now as far as anything, but my goodness. It's everything. And and poor, oh, let's do it.
You're gonna want to close that.
No, I don't think I will.
On his table. Good stuff. And look at his face. Look, you don't even have to listen. You can just hear in his face the guilt. Nice little shiner.
No. Look at me.
Woo!
Look at me.
Like, how many times can you do it? Woo!
Why can't you look at me, Jamie?
You know why he can't look at you, Beth?
We both know why, don't we?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Last chance, Jamie. Okay. Next time is the last time.
She ain't playing. Ooh, don't come next to me.
Seeing me will be the last thing you ever do alive. I swear to God, Jamie. I will be the last thing on this planet your rotten fucking eyes will ever see. And I will be smiling.
not smiling too. She is oof. Beth don't play. She just don't play. I never want to play with her ever. Like never, ever, ever. But let's look at them at the part 2 premiere. They look good. Look at all of them. Casey, Jamie, Beth, Monica, Rip, Thomas, the whole crew right there. Like, what? Look at all of them. They all look good. Yes. So it was great. I'm so glad I am caught up with this show. I'm so glad I finally watched it. I'm so glad I finally gave it a chance. I've been wanting to give it a chance, but after season after season after season, I'm like, oh my goodness, it's going to take me forever. But I know that one thing I do know how to do really good is binge watch, even though I'm a second shifter and it's the hardest to binge watch ever. Phyllis Fairley says they have the type of relationship I would love to have with someone. Beth, yes. Yes. Do you see her getting anywhere near or who brought her to Jamie? I don't remember. Yeah, the girl, ME, Market with Equities, that older lady. She her brought her in because she got off the plane and she went to ME to meet with that lady. And that lady brung her in and suited her all up into this. It wouldn't be a problem for Jamie. Remember, he snatched the other woman that was messing with that dad. True that. Man. I think the girl, the snake. Oh, yeah. I think the girl left her vent open and the snake got in there. Yeah, that's what happened. That's what Rip has said. He told her, you got to keep that stuff secured. That's why he made her go in there and do it, because it was all on her, because she didn't keep her stuff secure. You should know better out her. So that's why she had to go deal with the way she dealt with it. But okay, y'all, that is going to do it for the recap for season 5, episode 10. Season 5, episode 11 comes on this Sunday. I may I'm not gonna do that. We will, and I will see y'all next Friday with this Sunday's episode. I ain't gonna switch stuff up. I was gonna switch every other weekend, but I ain't gonna do that. Because next week I could do it on Monday, but which we'll just play it by ear, y'all. So thanks for coming through, Phyllis family. I'm glad I finally got something that you watch. I've only been asking forever what y'all watch, so I know what we can get into. But now I'm just glad you finally something came through. But okay, y'all, I am about to get up out of here because it is the weekend and I am ready to sip on my other drink and get it crack-a-lacking for the night. All right. So y'all be good. I will see y'all tomorrow for Hey Boo Hey, but it will not be Hey Boo Hey in the morning. It will be toward the evening time after 4:20 for sure. Okay. For sure. But you know what? It could be in the morning because I do have to get up early morning. But just keep those notifications on and make sure y'all around and check in just to see when I do or not. All right. So let me get up on out of here and I will see y'all cats and kittens on the other side of the moon. And shout out to anyone who is watching this on replay. Please make sure that you like this video, please and thank you. And if this is your first time coming through the channel, please make sure that you subscribe to this channel and make sure that you hit that notification bell. I do all types of variety of things, and all you got to do is hit me up on Instagram and let me know what you like to watch. If you are into watching me review shows, then Let me know what you would like to see. All right. And we could be a nice little happy family. Other than that, I will see y'all at 11:30 any other time for Hey Boo Hays in the morning. Now I am going to leave y'all with this beautiful message. And I will see y'all, cats and kittens, tomorrow sometime. All right. If you don't like this video, you a hoe. And your mama told me.